It's passing, guys. The wave of finals and studying is passing. Today, I'm officially done with 3 of my classes. I finished writing seminar, Spanish, and nature of nursing. So today was my day 3 of the Spanish finals, so that was hell. It was the oral part. Monday I had grammar. Tuesday I had an essay, and Wednesday I had my oral exam. Monday, he gave us a study guide that was very similar, so I felt very prepared. I grinded that out and studied with other people. Tuesday, on the morning of Tuesday, he posted the essay prompt just so we could be prepared. And to prepare, just so I know I wouldn't fail, I made an essay and then memorized it. And then I wrote it for the exam, which isn't against the rules. It's just like a ton of work, but I just wanted to make sure I could get all the points I could. Oral exam, you and another person were paired up, and we're given a prompt with like places to talk about, and you just had to like talk on the spot in front of him while he records and like grades. So that was a little rough. It was a little shaky. I he'll grade you, he'll mark you off if you pause and things like that, which make it really hard because when you're trying to speak Spanish, like I get in the habit of translating instead of like just thinking and saying. I think, translate, and say. And when I get into that mode of translating, sometimes what I say does not come out correct. Or there's certain things that are supposed to go before other words, like adjectives. So like when you talk about like your favorite thing, or you talk about a certain thing, you don't say like the red shirt, you say the shirt red. So like camiseta rojo, stuff like that. And when I was thinking about it, I'm thinking like, oh, like the red shirt. So I would say rojo, and then I already knew I screwed up, so I'd like pause. I'm like, oh my god, I was supposed to say camiseta before that. Things like that. And it's just because like I'm just used to that, used to speaking English and just saying like the adjective before the noun. I think that's right. I don't know. I'm so tired right now. It's unbelievable. Anyways, after that, I was just like, it was like dawning on me like, wow, I'm like closing in. And then I had writing sem, and he was giving us like the end of the class speech, like enjoy your break. You guys were like an amazing class, this and that. And it was like, wow, like first semester is basically over. Basically, not really. I still have 2 more tests. I have biochem next week, and then on the following week, the 20th, I have microbio, which is a cumulative test, which is going to be pretty freaking difficult. It may not be that bad just because I'm pacing myself, and it's always easier when you pace yourself and then you just start studying for a long time. Tonight, honestly, I don't think I'm going to do any homework. I think I'm just going to take the break for what it is. I don't even have biochem tomorrow, so I'm going to walk into... I'm not done with Spanish. I have one more period, but it's just a reflection. We're going to walk in and just write like a reflection of what we did this year. But that's it. No more tests. I'm just going to walk in. After that, I'm done for the day on Thursday. Friday, I have 1 class. And then after that, it's just going to be studying for biochem. And after biochem, it's just going to be studying for microbiome. And then I leave the 22nd. And that's that. Kind of crazy. Today, I was just doing my glute-focused work, killing my glutes and hamstrings. I'm feeling it like crazy. Even though if I don't seem that enthusiastic, guys, it was a really good workout. Squats, definitely feeling it out of the hole. And deadlifts, definitely feeling it off the pole. Just that straight pole off the ground, it's working. It's working. And I was focusing way too much before on just like, am I activating my glutes? If not, I'm going to drop the weight. No, I should have just been focusing more on the weight. Now, I am cutting down. I don't know if you guys see it. Doesn't matter. You guys will see it soon. But cutting down. Want to get my squat up, glutes up, and body fat percentage back down. Start looking like an athlete. My pec and balance. I've been doing like shoulder mobility stuff because I honestly think it's just like a lack of strength in my rhomboid, stuff like that, or like the back rotator cuff, whatever. So I've just been doing like arm circle, like huge arm circles to try to just get shoulder mobility, stuff like that. Just work those back traps. And yeah, overall though, cut's going good. Everything's going good. I've just been like so positive lately, and I think it's just because it's like a backpack's been lifted off my back of just like, wow, no more Spanish, no more English, no more nature nursing. And it's like I can finally see like, wow, I'm about to finish. And then I'm thinking about my friends back home, thinking about my family, cousins and all that, and like all the activities I want to do. I only get 3.5 weeks off, which honestly, compared to other schools, is not that much. Some schools get like 6 weeks, but I want to plan at least to do something every day, you know. Definitely watch some TV shows. I don't know if you guys have any good recommendations, but it's been a while since I've watched some TV shows. I also am gonna be putting out a ton of content. That's what I am gonna do tonight. And I forgot about that in the beginning when I first walked in my room. I'm like, you know what I'm gonna do tonight? I'm gonna start making video ideas. So I'm gonna plan on making like a ton of videos when I get back, and then I'll post them like every week, maybe twice a week, depending on how many I have, and just pump out like content like that. Because when I'm here at school, it's really hard to have my friend, and he does it out of the kindness of his heart, to come over, record me, and then after I edit and stuff like that, it's just a lot of work, especially like during a weekend or other things come up, friends want to do something, it's just a mess. So getting a lot of this editing, or at least footage taken in the first place, will be a lot easier. And then I'm going to try to work on the script now and on the plane ride. I'll have a lot of time, because I don't think I'm going to record any videos before I leave. Like, I just don't think I can get myself to do it. And whatever I do, I just feel like it would just be a lot easier if I could just do it at home in my garage too. So I'm not thinking I'm going to have any videos, but you never know. On the plane ride, definitely going to be working on more outlines and stuff. So like when I make my videos, I script them too. I don't know if you guys know that. Well, maybe you do, because these type of videos, you hear me say and like 100 times. So obviously it doesn't really help with that. And I wonder, like, over time, if these videos really help with public speaking. They probably do, just because it's like me reflecting my own thoughts just out loud. It's a lot different than writing in a journal, just because it's auditory. I don't know. But yeah, I make outlines for every video, and then when I go record, I get like all the shots that I want, review it, and then when I think it's good enough, I go back, and then I get like a rough estimate of the footage, and then I start making a script for it. And then I mess around with the script, mess around with the footage, and then I get the finished product with the script and the footage. After that, I put in pictures, edits, stuff like that, and finally, when it's like completely done, I put it in TikTok, and then I add either captions, more emojis, more text, more blah blah blah, you guys already know. And then I make the caption, save it, post it to TikTok, post it to YouTube. TikTok, I think I'm getting shadow banned again. I don't even know how that stuff works, but this happened like before. Honestly, not too worried now that it's happened twice, but I got to a point where like I would post and just none of my videos would get views, which is like expected, you know. Is it my content or is it me? Don't really know. Don't really care, you know, because I also do this just for myself. So, so even like this break of me not posting could be a good thing, because I did that before where I didn't post a thing, and then bam, posted the butt wing video and it blew up. So don't know. And it's actually happened in the past where I took a break, posted video that was posted, blew up. Like, people only want to see it occasionally, you know. People don't want to see the guy squatting every day. Not all people, you know. Some people like checking in. I know some of you guys check in like every day, and I really appreciate that. But there's others that, you know, other people are busy. Other people don't really want to hear it every day, or other people just want to hear the tips. And those type of people I would have to tailor my footage to on TikTok, because that, you know, people don't really want to see, oh yeah, today's is 203rd day, and then tomorrow's gonna be his 204th. Like, it's gonna be the same content, you know. So unless I'm hitting like PRs, it's just not gonna be interesting on TikTok. YouTube's a different story, you know. People actually like YouTube's gonna be, if not already, bigger than TV in general. Like, people just want to see, you know, what's going on in other people's lives, you know, like what are they accomplishing, what can that, like, how can that apply to my life, you know. And I know Ivan has been a big inspiration for me, especially seeing that he works these night shifts, works these day shifts, doesn't even eat, and then goes and squats. Like, working in a hospital, walking around, seeing similar, like, same scenery, stuff like that, like, that is mentally taxing. And I work in the pharmacy, and like, it's just like the white scenery, you know, you have the like the blank colors, plain colors, stuff like that. Walking around in there when you don't really get daylight and stuff, like, it makes you tired. And I know, you know, like the dark mode on your phone, turn off the light. Like, if you've ever slept in a basement, you could sleep in the middle of the day just because there's no light. And light is what keeps you awake. Like the blue light, I think I just said that, blue light in your phone. Red lights are used, like the red light filters for your computers to keep like help you go to sleep, because when you have like no light, man, it kills you. But I know also moving around, getting active is also like the best thing to do, because once you start something, you can really accomplish it. And I know I saw a video on like the hardest thing to do when you do a task is to start. It takes like the most motivation to start, and then after you start, the motivation curve, if you think of it as a curve, just goes down. So that's like what I just hope to do, especially when I get into the workforce, is, you know, started at 6, end at 6, and it's time to go to the gym. Like no matter what, I'm gonna do it. And having this YouTube channel, having something to look back on, at least for me, where it's like, you know, I've done this 200 days, I'm not stopping today. Stuff like that. And even today, I almost forgot to make this video just because of it screwed my schedule. And I got to make more timers for that. But I completely forgot that I didn't make my video in the morning. I'm so used to making my video in the morning that I got here and I got to my room and I'm like, wow. I just remembered I was studying for Spanish with my friend this morning and didn't even get to check. So I'm glad I did. Glad I got to get this like late day reflection. I hope you guys are doing well. I'm just gonna keep doing my glute stuff. Tomorrow's deadlifts. Probably gonna go for 405. Even though I'm dead as hell. Don't even care. Doesn't matter. I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you tomorrow.